Hey everybody, my name is Ian, and just stop. Just stop it. Let it the fuck go. Open your hand and let it the fuck go. What am I talking about? Anything that's holding you back. But more often than not, we're holding on to these like ideas, these thoughts, these relationships, these woulda, shoulda, coulda beens that guess what? They're not fucking here. Right? If you have a goal, hold on to that motherfucker and work towards it. Get it done, make it happen. That's totally different than holding on to an anchor of a negative human, a negative relationship, or maybe it was a really good relationship, but you're not getting the fuck over it. I'm not saying it's easy, right? Let's call it what it is. Relationships are hard. Life is hard. Don't be a bitch, right? I mean that's the reality of it. Like at the beginning, the end, the middle of the day, that's really what we're looking at, right? Like this is life. It's not supposed to be easy, and it's made harder the longer and the tighter you hold on to this grip of whatever it is that's holding you back. For me, I got a lot of them, and I'm efforting consistently to like get rid of that shit because guess what? I know it's holding me back. There are things in my life that when I choose to let them go, and maybe I'm just not ready yet. Maybe you're not ready yet, but are you working to get ready? Are you trying to let it go? Or are you just like, no, this is my reality. I'm going to hold on to this fist and I'm going to hold on to this, whatever the fuck it is. And I'm just going to hold on to it because it feels better because this is what I know, right? As opposed to opening your hand up and letting it go. And guess what? Maybe something else shows up. Maybe not. It's life. You never fucking know. But at the end of the day, beginning of the day, middle of the day, all the day, uh, we get to create this shit, right? Like we get to choose, and I know that's a wonky thing, man. Like, oh, you get to choose how you show up every day. You know what? It's true, but it's so much harder when you don't have the money, or you're sad all the time, or you're depressed, or you're not feeling physically or mentally or spiritually alive. It's harder. And the worst thing that you want to hear, and the thing I'm going to tell you anyways, because I don't care, that's the most important time to let it go. Because when you're stuck, when you're mired in the muck and the madness, man, like, you know what? Let it go. And I'm saying this again, I'm saying this to say it to me, to my friends, to the people who I know, because everybody's holding on to something. And sometimes they're mementos, sometimes they're memories. That's not the same. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not saying forget all the good. I'm not even saying forget all the bad. I'm just saying let them go. Let it go. Let yourself go. Right? Maybe you're thinking, oh, well, I'm 50, 60, 30, whatever the age range. And you're like, oh, I've missed the boat or I'm not able to do this or that didn't work out. But like at the end of the day, there is a lot of life. And in our job is to wring every ounce of opportunity, of potential, of just the fuck yes attitude from this time that we have here, whether it's long or short. Yeah, just let it go. And you'll realize that the people who, guess what, when they know they don't have a lot of fucking time, whether they're terminal illness or they got in an accident or whatever the reason is, that they don't have a lot of time, guess what? They let shit go, and those people are happier. So why not? Why not let it go? What's the worst thing that's going to happen when you just open your hand and you say, I'm going to pretend for today that I haven't been holding on to this. I'm going to let this go. I'm going to let that go. Or maybe you just pick one thing and you're saying, I'm going to drop that. And then feel how you feel and act throughout that day, an hour, however long you're able to do it. Act as though it's already gone. Act as though you're no longer holding on to it. I don't know a lot, but I do know that there's something there.